G'day and welcome to Before the Podcast. I'll look back at the projects I did before starting my podcast in 2021, and this is one that I look back on very fondly. It was made for a friend of ours who was battling cancer back in 2015, and I had learned that it was going through chemotherapy. You got very, very cold sometimes, so I thought a quilt would be a great way for her to be comforted and to sit on while doing those treatments. This was one of my first Scrappy projects because I had a lot of different fabric scraps left over from when I made drawstring project bags, and I thought it would be fun to put it together and make it into a quilt, and I absolutely love this result. So what I did was I've picked out about 30 different fabrics, I believe, and I cut out a big square and then the strips that went around it, so it's almost like a miniature modified log cabin, and put it all together. And if you look at the picture here, you'll see that I used each fabric for both the center and the outside of each of a block, so you'll get to see them both, and I thought that was a really fun effect. And it was a really fun way to use up the scraps as well. I don't remember the exact dimensions on this, but I think it's about 60 by 50 or something like that. It's a nice lap size quilt. So what are my takeaways from this quilt? Well, the first thing I learned was that, as I thought, scraps could be made into something beautiful. And I'd love to know, are you someone that uses their scraps or donates it, or what do you do with your scraps? And secondly, it was fun just to play with colors. I was able to get these different fabrics out and put them together and see what works together and what didn't, and how to arrange them and that sort of thing there. And it was just really, really fun. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, definitely hit that like button. Tell a friend. I always love hearing comments from my viewers. I hope you'll all have a happy day, happy sewing, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.